The Chechens are a people who've been basically fighting with the Russians for several centuries, since the time of the Russian Empire. They've experienced multiple deportations from their home territories. In the 1940s, Stalin moved them all to Central Asia, which seems to be where some of this particular family were from. In the North Caucasus, there's been 2 rounds of a very brutal war between Chechnya and Moscow. Initially started out as a war of independence, of secession, and over time has become radicalized by the infiltration of groups from the outside and from ideas from the outside, in similar ways to all the conflicts that we've seen, frankly, from Iraq and Pakistan to Syria today and Afghanistan. I mean, it's just a very sadly typical story, one that we cover frequently at Brookings. And in this instance, there is still an insurgency going on in the North Caucasus, particularly in Dagestan, the neighbouring republic to Chechnya, where again they seem to have some family members. And on a daily basis in Dagestan, there are kinds of activities that we've seen in Watertown, Massachusetts today, with SWAT teams going from door to door trying to root out militant groups. There are daily acts of violence, there are frequent assassinations, there are bombs, car bombs, suicide bombs. This, unfortunately, is an area where there's an awful lot of activity and trauma, and it's something that you can see on YouTube, on the internet. You don't have to be going there backwards and forwards to see this happening. And if you're in a place like the United States, where again there's always this feeling that the US isn't doing enough to right wrong and injustice, you're in an open society with a free flow of information, all of these things are bombarding. I mean, again, it'll take us some time to understand the trigger, but the background, a person is a complex entity, and all of these are parts of a puzzle, and this will play some role in it, we just don't know how.